friends, welcome back to TreeHouse Tarot. My name is Jennifer and today I will be giving you a full moon review for the month of September 2020. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It is a general read, guys, so please just take what resonates with you, leave all the rest behind. Might not be for you today, it might be for somebody you know. Alright, so just use your best judgment here. If you'd like a personal and specific version of this or a number of other reads that I offer, they're all only $5. You can get them on Instagram by clicking the links below. Alright. For this read, Pisces, we're going to look at your last full lunar year, so from September 2019 up till the end of this month. We're going to look at your last lunar cycle in particular, so during August of this year, and then we'll check out what you can expect to receive during this lunar cycle that we've just started before the next full moon at the end of this month. All right, let's get it started. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, insight. Thank you, honesty. Thank you, joy. Thank you, love. All right, Pisces, let's get it going. First thing I want to do is pull for you a card from the Soulful Woman Guidance deck. I highly recommend this deck. It's beautiful, it's so detailed, gorgeous cards, gorgeous words that go with them. Let me just pull one for you. I like this one for you. Love-based reality. I am soul nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. Beautiful. I am soul nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. Right? I love this card for you, Pisces. Good for you. It is so important for my deep, heightened, aware Pisces to put themselves around people who will not disrupt the flow, right? Pisces flow heavy, okay? You gotta have some people around you who can vibe with you, right? I also want to pull for you a moon card, Pisces. We'll save this one till the end of the reading. These are cool. I like these cards. They're not so easy to shuffle, but I like them. All these cards are listed in the description box below the video. I'm not selling them, but I am recommending them highly. All right, we have a fun card for you, Pisces, for the end of the read. If you want to see it now, you can skip to the end of the part 2 video. Now, to start this read, Pisces, I'm going to lay out with the Starman Tarot your last 12 months. It's going to take me a few minutes, so I will speed up this video, and I'll meet you right back here when I'm done. All right, Pisces, I have your last 12 months laid out here. I'll talk about these in detail. It looks like towards the end of last year there was some kind of big breakup or big life change. Looks like there may have been recently around you some bad vibes, some pettiness, some mediocrity in the air. I'll review the details while I lay out your last lunar cycle here on the inside circle. Starting back in September 2019, Pisces, you have here the Two of Coins reversed. This is a feeling of wandering around, kind of figuring out what you like. This is when you start really being around your friends, really opening yourself up to new experiences. It's kind of an aimless exploration, right? Like you just want to experience. You just maybe moved to a new place in September last year. You want to get to know people. You want to get to know the place. You may have left a relationship or a job prior to September, Pisces, and so in September it's about opening yourself up to everything else that exists out there. As you hit October, you have the Prince of Swords card here. This is an energy of having a lot of ideas, a lot of creativity, a lot of good vibes, good humor. This may have been a masculine energy in your presence in October, Pisces. He's very smart. He's not very stable yet. He's still kind of young or immature in his creative intelligence, but there's a lot there. He is highly fun to be around. A little bit hard to pin down sometimes. If he was in your life, Pisces, in October, that may have changed in November of last year with the Tower card. There is a purification through destruction here in November of last year. It would not have been an easy thing to go through, but it would have been right, so that as things settle down later and rebuilt, you would get a much better result. This only happens when something has been built too tall upon an unstable foundation. So if you've had a relationship with a lot of trust issues per se, and then you put a baby on top of it, let's just say as an example, that relationship is not guaranteed to last. In fact, less likely, because of the added pressure. The foundation is not going to support that, and so it will crumble. It's better for you that it does. It doesn't seem like that in the moment. In December, it looks like you had a lot of burdens here. Felt like you wanted to give up a lot of things. The end of the year is very difficult for Pisces. Winter can be very difficult for Pisces. The Pisces energy, whether it's in your sun, moon, rising, even Venus signs, the light helps the Pisces. So things can slow down for you in the wintertime, Pisces, but it's more of a emotional stagnation sometimes. It looks like in December, it looks like you were feeling pretty like generous, pretty like you were sacrificing a lot of yourself, you were exhibiting a lot of patience, and you were still getting more troubles in December. So there may have been just a big fight in November. You stuck with it, but by the end of December, it was not feeling good. Now, in January, here you go with getting some success, at least financially, getting some gain, some increase. You may have gotten some charity, you may have given some charity. Things in your primary relationship may have gotten back to a fair give and take. This could be in love or work, even friends and family. So there is something here in January where it looked like the year started on a good foot for you, Pisces. It looked like you were experiencing a lot of goodness. Here comes February, though, Seven of Swords, and you're seeing that there's been some deception. There's been some betrayal. There's been some lies, deceit. Someone may have tried to do it again and gotten caught. This is often a scene, someone returning to the scene of a crime, and the Seven of Swords, so that like you start putting the pattern together. It is not always that you catch someone, like no one is catching someone here, you see, but we just know now what they've been doing. It's because they've given themselves away over a number of occasions normally, and we finally put it together. So this is in February, and in March, you're feeling very betrayed. I think you put it together by March. I think you felt like you're pretty much done with this one, right? This has been a feeling of the death of something, the failure of something. It's caused big disruptions in your life here in March. There's been some faulty reasoning. You were not alone in March. The world was Ten of Swords in March. Okay, so the entire planet. So Pisces, you being very connected, very in touch, I'm not surprised. I'm sure it didn't make your job any easier to know that it was going around, right? As you hit April, Four of Pentacles reversed, this is being very cautious. This is something is taking too long. If you were promised the End of Swords here in March, you didn't get it in April, and it's taking so long now that you're starting to doubt the sincerity of that offer, right? You may have gotten an opportunity to do something different, either individually or together, and in March, and you went for it, but it still didn't manifest by April. A certain amount of that could be put on the state of the world, sure, but by May, justice reversed. Still no action, right? Whatever happened in January where things were on a good, even keel, a nice give and take, an upward swing, that has not reappeared, and here we are in May. So it's feeling very unfair for you, Pisces, in May. It's feeling very unjust, very unbalanced. Something's got to give here. The Justice Reverse card can feel like things are out of your hands now, that the only thing to do is to get even, the only thing to do is to get balanced. Code of ethics can go out the window at this stage. You may regret later what you've done when you're in this energy, but the primary focus for you, at least here in May, was just to get back to even. Just to have some semblance of balance in your relationship, in your work. So if this is in work and you haven't been able to return to work, or you haven't gotten the things that your work told you were going to get, you may have threatened to leave the job and they made you some empty promises, you are even more ready. This is exactly opposite the Tower card. This is 6 months after that Tower. You see how things work? I love this read. 6 months after the Tower, here you are, Justice reversed. Now, as you hit the corner and went into the summer, I think you got your passion on. Pisces, this is, I call it the decadent D, okay? This is going overboard in pleasure. This is going overboard in passion. Don't regret it. Don't you regret it, okay? It has a very good purpose. This big wand, upside down, indicates that you were intrigued by a passion in June, filled with your own passion in June, following your passion in June, and not hearing anyone telling you otherwise. It can lead to feeling a failure, but it's normally not. It's not a failure that we didn't expect. This is not, you don't set out with this energy really even caring about if it will work very long. This is about living in the moment. This is about doing what the hell you want to do right the F now, right? And coming up after a Justice reversed, I think that's healing. I'll call that therapy, right? As you hit July, 3 of Coins reversed, still there's a feeling around you, Pisces, in July of a lot of selfish, narrow-mindedness, unrealistic, people greedy energy. The feeling could be in July here of a lot of weakness in a critical structure. That tower might have fallen. You might have decided to make a house out of rubble, but now that rubble is falling apart. That is in July. And as you hit the corner here into August, you have the Princess of Swords. Now, this is the female energy that is the perfect complement to the Prince of Swords. The Princess of Swords is called the Activist in a deck that I have. She is a young female energy. She's very, very, very skilled at practical affairs. She can handle her business. She believes in her truth very strongly. She is determined to show it. Okay, the Princess of Swords is very effective at speaking her mind, and she has a logic that yields on a destructive tendency. Okay, she's very smart and a little angry.